excuses and no blame. I'm stepping up my game. I'm a groove student, yes I am. With groove I know I can. Read my master plan. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Groove Nation inspires me. The buzz loose and break free. I'm dancing to my dreams. Bursting at the seams. I'm feeling groove-alicious. Groove knows who I am. 'Cause now is my time to have a groove state of mind. I'm grooving. I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving.
Welcome. Let me know where you are tuning in from, and let me know that the stream is playing and the audio is playing okay. I'm just going to check over on my other screens to check. I know that the intro played okay. Let me check here. I am having some streaming issues today. Okay, so I'm seeing, excuse me, I'm getting a bit of a bad stream. Apologies, I am a bit rough today. I've got a bit of a cough, cold, flu, bug since arriving back from the Marketers Cruise. You can see my lovely Marketers Cruise t-shirt. So I'm going to be liquidating, adding plenty of coffee, plenty of water. I know that Mike and Donna are also struggling. It's just a cruise thing, I think. And I'm going to just go over here and I'm going to get rid of my camera just to help with the streaming issue. Hey, Anthony, good to see you from New York. Let me know. Yeah, there's plenty of you on here. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And please, as we're going through this doc, we're going to go through each one of these steps on the doc. Ask questions about each one. This is more of an orientation. It's more of a getting started. But if you've been around Groove for a while and you want to ask additional questions about the steps we're talking about, make sure you remind me what step we were talking about, because there's a 10 to 15 second delay here on StreamYard. It always is the same. So yeah, we're going to walk through this doc. I'm going to give you a copy of this at the end. And each one of these steps you'll see has a hyperlink that takes you directly to that specific video in the Digital Academy. So you can see these professionally done videos as well. These are the steps I'm going to walk you through. But first things first, I'm just going to have a little walk through the dashboard just to familiarize yourself. As I said, whether you've been away for a while, whether you bought it 3 years ago and you've just not played with it, whether you're brand new, I just want to walk you around the dashboard, get yourself familiarized with everything. So if we start here in the top corner, this will probably show a little head icon. If you've added an image, it will show your image. You can access settings and billing here. You've got all your different settings here, which we're going to go through. Also, you can access your partner program. When you registered for an account, you've got access to become an affiliate instantly. And again, I will keep trying to drink coffee and water as we go so my throat doesn't get too bad. So here you can see, because I'm logged into my Groove account, these are all my links, my swipes, etc. for my promo tools for Groove. As we click on the 4 dots here, you see it will open up all of the applications. I can click on any of these now. This is notifications, so these will be all the most recent videos I've done where they're either a new feature, a feature improvement, or a code refinement. So again, you can access those there. This is our, hey Heidi, how are you? KS. Is that Kansas? It may be nothing to do with where you're from, but anyway, welcome. So here, your little 24-hour, 24/7 chatbot. Let me just give him a nice easy one this morning. What's great about our little AI assistant is you don't have to wait. You know, you can see he spits you out what he believes the answer is. Again, we'll talk about it later, but if he gives you an answer you don't believe is correct, then please take screenshots of it, of the question and the answer, send it to support. We want to make sure he's giving you the correct answers. If he's not, then let us know, otherwise we can't fix him. Here you can see this will be, if you're on a free account, it'll say upgrade. I'm on a lifetime account, but it's giving me the option to add additional emails. I don't need that. But my recommendation is, if you are looking to promote Groove as an affiliate, this is the upgrade page. So go and have a look through this page. Mike and the team have spent a lot of time and money producing this page. You can see the different plans, the side-by-side comparisons. It just helps you then when you're talking to users who want to upgrade. Here you can access the affiliate program again. I'll come back to this middle bit here. If you hover on the Groove logo here as well, you can access all of the apps through there. I'm going to click into the marketplace. This is the affiliate marketplace. So this is a place where you can add your products that you're selling currently, your products or services, and sell them. Or you can go and promote other people's products. So for example, Groove.ai. So you obviously see there's a search function. In fact, they may have taken Groove AI away. Yeah, because it is now no longer available to promote as an affiliate because we've got the white label. But you can see here on all of these, you can just join the program, see your offer, links, promo tools, JV sign up page. You've got filtering categories over here, etc. Go back to the dashboard. Here we have our services, so you can set up a GroovePay account. Just click to apply. It is a pretty simple application. We have Groove Solo, so you can buy solo and traffic. Again, just go and create a free account here. You can become an affiliate for Groove Solos as well. It's a product I've used, it works very well. Here you can register for the up-and-coming GrooveCon in 2024. I recommend that. And this is my favorite event I've just got back from, the Marketers Cruise. You can see we are going again in January. I've already booked my cabin, and I'll show you here. This is obviously organised by Captain Lou, Michael Same and Tom Beale. Tom's changed his picture. 70% fun in the sun, 30% business building. Again, phenomenal event. And here you have your API key. Down here, you can modify your language from English to Portuguese. And here you have the Digital Academy where all your trainings are. Again, we'll go through this in depth, but you can type a question in here, or you can click into one of the applications. This is the help desk. And this is our AI bot, will pop up again. Not sure why he's moved from the center. You can pop your questions in here, look at different trainings, and also you can access support in here. Again, we're going to cover all of that. And then last but not by no means least, this is our roadmap and feedback. Excuse me. I'm trying my hardest not to cough and not to snivel. So here, if you have a feature request, you can come in here and search for it first, because someone else may have already added it here, and then you can vote for it by clicking this vote button. You can see these ones I've already voted for. I am a user the same as you. There are certain things where I see that people have added them and I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. And some of them will be planned, some of them will be coming. Again, you can click through the different pages. If it isn't already there, then go and add your submission, put lots and lots of information, maybe some videos. You can access the updates here. Bug reporting, super important. Again, same thing, search for the bug report first, because someone else may have already found it. You can then just vote for it. Same here, as you can see. I voted for these, group page build element. It looks like I have. Oh, maybe I haven't. So I'm going too quick for it. I'm freezing my screen. I'm going to ignore that for a second. But yeah, search for the bug that you found. Again, if you don't find it, well, there you go. So you can see it voted, and then it will change color there. Sorry, I'm just going a bit too quick for everything. I'm just going to refresh this page just to give it a bit of a chance. I always do this. I always go too quick for my computer, too quick for my stream. As I say, because I'm streaming to Facebook and YouTube from StreamYard, and I'm having some issues with my Wi-Fi today. You know what? It's switched on to, it's streaming from my phone. That's why. Okay, I'm hoping that just gave you a little bleep there. I'm just looking back on Facebook and YouTube. I'm hoping you are all still live. Let me know in the chat if you can still see me. Hey, Freddie from Peru. Let me know if that just broke the stream for a moment. I'm hoping it did. That was why it was streaming so slow, because I was hotspotting from my phone. I'll give you a moment just to let me know. Someone let me know in Facebook and YouTube that you are still with me. It does look like you are when I go to the two other streams, but just let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I could be talking away to myself. Yeah, so the warning now is gone. Okay, I did wonder why it was so bad. Anyway, I'm hoping you're still here. Yeah, so bug reporting, same thing. Have a search, vote for the different bugs if you found them as well. And also, if you haven't found the bug that's already been reported, add it over here on the right, as you can see here. And please, 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 when you're adding a bug, do a little Loom video. Loom is a free software. It's a Chrome extension. You see it here. I'm not going to click on it. Again, I keep getting some Chrome extension, Chrome issues. Anyway, I'm hoping we are still good. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. I'm pretty sure. As I say, I know you're quite a way behind me on StreamYard. Let me know if you're seeing my dashboard again now. I can see that you're all on live. I'm hoping you're still seeing my stream. I'll pause here for a moment, have some coffee whilst I wait for one of you guys to just give me a bit of a thumbs up saying that we're still streaming. And as I say, I know there's a 15-second delay. Let me know in the chat, one of you. Okay, I'm going to have to just plow on and just presume. As I say, I'm on YouTube right now, up on my other screen. I'm on Facebook, and they both seem like they are streaming. So we're going to plow on. So if I refresh this screen, you'll see that at the top here, loads very quickly. And then the bottom does what's called a lazy load. So all of this kind of loads slower. We have all our quick links here, so you can access any of the apps directly, or for example, you can click on the 3 dots on any one of these and go specifically to one of those areas. So that's your quick links. Here will be different recommendations that we, you can see this is our Groove agency, excuse me. And then down the bottom here will be all of your stats. So that's a little walkthrough. That's taken me a little bit longer than I would have liked to. And I like to try and get this training done in under an hour, just because I'm conscious of your time. I can stay on here as long as you want, and I can answer questions. I'll open up for frequently asked questions at the end, or any other questions you have. But let's dive into the doc. So step number 1, really easy one, editing, adding your account details inside of Groove. Click on your little icon again, settings and billing. Here you can see personal info, change your password, contact info, social media, business. I'm not going to go into each one of them because obviously this is my personal account. You can change your image here. So nice, easy one to get us started. How to update affiliate payment information. Same place, settings and billing. Again, I'm not going to I'm going to go into that bit. This is my funnels user, my username. This is also my business name. And this was the ID that I was given at the beginning. I'm not going to go into payment and tax info, but you need to complete these. We get so many support tickets where people are complaining, saying that we haven't paid them and they haven't completed their payment information or tax info. We cannot pay unless you've done these 2. So please complete those. There will be a tax info form if you're not residing in the US. So those 2 are nice and easy. Setting up a payment gateway in GrooveSell. So we'll go into it this way. And we're going to click settings, and you'll see it here. You can see my different accounts set up for different businesses. Again, you can set up a GroovePay account. You can go in and set up all of these: Stripe, Authorized Net, NMI, etc. Each one you click will ask you for different information. So for NMI, you'd need to add the name, public key and private key. Authorized Net is slightly different. Stripe is slightly different. Just go in and follow the instructions. It's pretty straightforward. Again, another nice, easy one. Step number 4, setting up a payment gateway in GrooveCart. Pretty much exactly the same process, just different application. And clicking into GrooveCart. This is actually, GrooveCart is the only app in Groove that I currently do not use. You can see I'm setting it up for my events business in Los Angeles, and my new app that I'm building, we are in the process of building out a store where we can sell paddle rackets, paddle balls, bags, kit, trainers, etc. So I do love GrooveCart. You can use the I think it's the AliExpress to GrooveCart importer. But again, I'm not talking about that at this moment. This is just how to set up a payment gateway, settings, payment gateway. And same process, you can apply for a Groove account, or you can, excuse me, or you can see here all the different options, and then you just go in and go into the settings or activate. You can do a cash on delivery as well for GrooveCart. And I'm just going to go back to the dashboard. So step number 5, this is probably the most commonly asked. In fact, I just realized I haven't got GoDaddy open. I'm going to do this live. I'm going to show you how to add a custom domain. So you can do this 2 different ways. You can go into Groove Pages, or you can go into settings and billing and then domains. So we'll just do this route. Click Manage Domains. I'll just quickly log in. I like to do this live and to show you because it is one of the most commonly asked ones. I'm already signed in, my products. So I'm just going to grab a domain that I know that I'm not using. I did this one the other day on the training. Get rid of that. Sorry, I've normally got this set up and prepped. I don't know why I didn't have that set up and prepped today. How poor of me. So any questions so far, feel free to ask. I'm just going into my GoDaddy account. Other domain providers are available. I've just used GoDaddy for many, many, many years, about 20. So I'm just going to grab one that I know I haven't used. I think that Maktub it's written, I haven't used yet. So this one here is for a new business I'm setting up in Bali. So I'm just going to use this one. So all I'm going to do is copy that for now. And I'm going to click add new domain. And you just got to follow these 5 steps. So we're going to leave it as a full domain, subdomain setup. It's recommended. Click next. We're just going to paste our domain in there. You can see there's no www. The HTTPS is already there. Click next. It's going to ask us to send Major and, oh no, this week it's Apollo and Uma. Sometimes it's Major and I can't think of the other one. And we're just going to go into DNS. And we're going to change the name servers. Every single domain provider will give you training on this. So you can see I've obviously used this one before because it's got Dora and Major, but we're going to change this anyway. And I'm going to put in Apollo and Uma. And I'm just pasting them in. It's going to ask me, am I okay with doing that? Yes, I am. Now, you'll see when I refresh, it'll probably, excuse me, show me that that has changed. But from my experience, I know that normally it hasn't changed inside of Groove. So we will have a look here. It will change to Apollo and Uma. But when we continue this step, we need to validate it. It's going to give us a little yellow, no, we're not quite there yet. So when we click validate DNS, oh my God, huh. Okay, today it did, it's already done. So I'm going to click complete process. And the next step is to click choose primary app for this domain. Now I'm going to keep this with Groove Pages, but you can see you can add it on any of the others. And then you can add it to GrooveSell, or you can add a subdomain. Let's say buy, for example. Click the tick box. Now we've got buy at Maktub it is written, and I can go back here. So now the next step that normally I have to come back to is step number 6. We've now set our domain up on Groove. Now you want to set up a professional email account. So it could be rob@Maktub it is written. Okay. And what you'll need to do here is come into the DNS. So setting up a professional domain, professional email. You can do this with Google, with Zoho, with many other providers. They're going to give you some CNAME, some MX records, some text records, whatever it is. With Google, I know they're going to give you CNAME records. You're going to put in here what it's asking you to, put in here and click save. Normally it gives you 5 or 6. When I do it on my own hosting, it asks me to do MX and text records. Add them all in here, save them all, and then your professional email will be set up. So that is step number, I'm going to close that. That is step number 6, adding your MX records to your custom domain. So we don't have to come back to that one. So now let's have a little walkthrough of some of the apps. So Groove Affiliate. So you can obviously promote Groove as an affiliate. You can also set up your own product and you can have other affiliates promote you. You can see here, you can select different date ranges. You can do it manually. You can do these ones over here. You've got filters. You can add any of these filters if you want. You can reset, you can refresh. You can see at the moment it's showing like a revenue view here. You can turn that off. So it only shows you visitors, signups, and sales. And then you've got sales and rebills here as well. When you click on promotions and links, it's going to show you all of the promos that you've signed up for from inside the marketplace. So you can see here your Groove is going to be your main one. You can click here to get your URL. My recommendation, the first time you come here, I would test this. And if you remember, my affiliate ID was 4042. Now you can see in this URL, it doesn't show. If I press enter, it should now show at the top once it starts loading. So it should now show affiliate underscore ID equals 4042. So now I'm just double checking that the software's all working. If I want to do a secondary double check, if I click on get started, it's going to take me to the free sign up, and you can see here that is my referrer name, it's my business name, Funnels Qualified. So I recommend you do this just the first time, just to make sure everything's working, and then you know that your link is good. You can also add bonuses. I don't know, many people don't even realize that. So you can add any additional bonuses. So when people sign up for a free Groove account, I give them $2,000 worth of bonuses. It gets delivered straight to them. On a paid account, I think it's like $8,000 worth. Really easy to set up. Just go to bonuses, create new bonus, call it something, create a bonus page in Groove Pages, grab the link and put it here, and it will deliver it to your client when you go and add it over here. Once you've added it in bonuses, it will then be available here, and you just go and select it. And that's as simple as that is. So that is your promos. You can go into transactions, sub-affiliates, earnings reports, tools. You can set up tracking links. Here's the marketplace again, where you can go and promote other people's products, or as we said, you can make yours available for other affiliates to promote. And here you have all your affiliate settings, the same as we looked at earlier. Don't forget to add your payment info and your tax info. So that's Groove Affiliate. Let's next go to Groove Blog. Had a lot of updates in Groove Blog. There will be more coming. If we click here to access Groove Blog. Now, are we trying to claim that Groove Blog is going to be the equivalent of WordPress? No, no, no. Come on. This is not what Groove Blog's about. It's all about keeping everything under one umbrella, so people can work on all these things without having to go into all the different softwares. Will it do everything that WordPress does? No, of course it won't. So first, let's go into settings. You've got all your SEO, your domains. Again, you can add this to a folder, a root domain. So you can see this is my events business in Los Angeles, Temecula. So it's under TemeculaEventsCompany.com/blog. Okay. Then we have logos, favicons, all our social links, our comments, forms you can now access inside here. So as long as you've got the form built, you can then go and modify it here as well. Your copyright footer, you can use this year as a dynamic year, and you've got your hyperlinks, your ads, your tracking pixels, your OG and metadata info, and you've got your RSS settings here. I'll come back over here and then I'll click navigation, because I like you to be able to see what I'm looking at. So you can see here now top navigation, and you'll see at the top, that's our top navigation. So it just helps you visually see it. I can go in and edit these, delete them, etc. I can add new ones. I've also got my call to action button here, and I've got my footer navigation down the bottom where I've got privacy and reviews. I always get asked, this is not in Groove, this is an external pop-up. This is an AI pre-qualifier. This will ask my clients who are arriving on my website or my blog a stream of questions to qualify them, see if they're relevant to be a client, and then it asks them would they like to be connected with someone, where that gets put through to one of our sales team. So also you've got categories, so you can see your categories here. Themes, we'll have more themes coming, but you can customize your theme. So if you click in here, you can see you can now access all of the fonts are accessible inside of Groove. All of these are modified. You can modify, sorry. So you can see, for example, this is blue. So I could change that and it will change it on the fly. You can go into layout, so you can modify the home page. Again, all of these you can tweak. You can go into the post page, see how it looks, change it. You can go into the category page. So it's all pretty much, you can change the majority of it. And if I'm going to exit out of there, just because it is our live blog for our events business, here you can access your categories direct, same thing, new, etc. And then your blog post, when you set up a blog, it will give you 5 dummy posts. I recommend you just open the editor. And by the way, if you are new, I recommend going into each one of these apps, setting up like a dummy blog, setting up a dummy website, setting up a dummy store product or Groove Cart store, and just playing with it. So just come in here, modify the headline, come in here and click on the text. If you're at the end of something, press enter, and you can add more things. You can go into the images and change all the settings. You can add your alt tags in here now, etc. You've got your featured image, so you can change that here. Also your slug URL, your date, categories, your keywords. And it does look like they fixed, there was an issue with the keywords that they were duplicating. They fixed that as well. The excerpt, that's just for so people can see an excerpt. Again, all of these you can modify. You have your metadata for this specific blog post and your open graph, and you've got your custom code. I'm going to exit out of here without saving, just because, again, these are live. And then last but not least, you can then go and publish. So obviously, once you've done everything you need, you click publish here when it's ready. And obviously, this means you can visit the blog. And this is obviously the live blog. You can see here, this is the name. And what we've done, if I remember rightly, we've hooked this up so you can add this so it goes to your website and vice versa. So you can see here, this goes back to the website, which is in Groove Pages. Again, it's all set up there. It's got some nice coding, some nice stuff that we've got here. But again, if someone clicks blog, and you can see the pop-up pops up, that live chat pops up on the blog and on the website. But just wanted to show you that that's available. So that's Groove Blog. I feel like I screeched there. Excuse me. So GrooveCart, as I said, this is the only app at this moment that I'm not currently using. I'm going to go into it this way. But probably by the end of this month, we're launching our new app, and we are building out a store to sell all our products, our merchandise. 90% of it is being drop shipped. We've already tested probably 20 rackets, and so yeah. Sorry, I'm closing Skype. So once you come in here, the first thing I recommend is do these 6 steps. This is just setting things up. Then you've got your domain, your legal, your store design, your email templates. And then you can come into products. And as I said, if you set up the AliExpress to GrooveCart importer, when you're on AliExpress, which is a drop shipping platform, you can then click that button and it adds the product to your store. And then you can decide whether you want to add that into your actual store. So if I click on my products, you can see all of these products here we've added with one click. So it's pretty awesome. You can go into your categories, your discounts, your drop shipping and your product of the day, your orders, your subscriptions, abandoned carts, customers, affiliates, and also your help desk. And then here you can click into the builder. The builder is so amazing now. It's very, very much like Groove Pages. Everything is pretty much the same. You can see when I'm hovering, it will highlight things which you can obviously go in and edit. Any of this is editable. And when you first create a GrooveCart store, it'll take 5-10 minutes to do all of this because it creates all of this. All my team has done is added 4 products here because they've already been added. You can see we haven't edited the rest of it. It does a footer, it does a header, it does all of this kind of stuff. In the builder, you can see, you can go and look at all the different views. You can add pages, you can look at your pages, you can go to your categories, your product pages, and you can modify anything you want in here. I'm just going to go back to the home page. You can go and modify the navigation. Again, you can click into the header and modify it. You can edit things here. You can also go in and add pop-ups, themes here. You can go in and pick any of these. And also you've got all your settings, your SEO, your page settings. Very, very similar again. You've got all your templates here. Very similar again to Groove Pages. So just go and play. That would be my recommendation. But I mean, we go into pages, product page. Again, you can see here, you can modify all of your product page. You can have it look exactly how you want. And you've got your back button here as well. So it's always available to just click the back button. I'm just going to not save that and I'm going to X out. So that's GrooveCart. GrooveMail, unless you've been living on the moon, you will know we've had some challenges with GrooveMail and we're rebuilding, we've torn it apart. we had to take it down. We had a group of devs that were probably with us for 8-9 months, which we didn't realize were complete trash. Mike has told you the story, he's told you exactly what happened, and we're in the process of fixing it now at our expense and your expense. So when you come into GrooveMail, again, you'll see a running theme down the sidebar with the quick links, etc. You can come in. And now the other thing that I forgot to mention was the demo mode. So if you're doing any training videos or you're trying to show other people, turn demo mode on. And then when you go into contacts, for example, I always keep my fingers crossed just because you never know, it will hide all their information. You know, if I open this up without demo mode on, I'm showing you all of my contacts, email addresses, and contact information. I don't want to do that. Here you have lists, tags, categories. Again, you can click into each one of these. You can refresh each one of these lists individually. It just saves the load time. You can go into campaigns, broadcast sequences. You can set up your own email templates. So for example, on sequences, you can go in and set up a sequence. You can set up a trigger. For example, here we've got when someone gets tagged, or they go into a list, or they come directly through this form. And this is our events business one. So once they've opted in, there's a conditional split. Have they purchased? If they have, they get removed from that list. They get tagged with another tag saying they purchased. If they haven't purchased, they get 24-hour delay and they get an email. Same again, 24-hour delay, email, 24-hour delay. So they're getting a little touch base from us over the first week or so, just to remind them that they came and looked at our website, they opted in for our free giveaway or whatever it was. Here you can see your automations. These are your if-then scenarios. So if something happens, I want this to happen. And don't forget, whenever you set one up, it always comes out as red. You need to click it so it goes green. Click resume. I'm going to pause that one because my team have obviously got that one turned off. Forms, this is the one part that we have, David Lemon has already stripped down and torn apart, and we relaunched it a little while back. So if I go into my demo one, so you can go and build your forms out exactly as you want now. It was very restrictive before. Now you can go into your build form section, your design section. You can make this look and feel how you want. You can go through and set up and add your integrations. You can have membership sites automatically trigger, etc., etc. And then you can embed that and you can modify all of this. So again, go and have a play. Here is where you'll set up your sender. It's something we get asked every day. So at the moment, you can only set up your sender through an external SMTP with Mailgun, SendGrid, SparkPost, Amazon SES. You will not have this available. I'm a team member, so I can still use GrooveMail, but I don't. I've used SendGrid for about 15 years. It's very, very good. I've used Amazon SES. Each one, when you click on them to set this up, it's going to ask you for different information. You can see that here. And each one has a little video guide. You'll add your sender identity and name, email to and from, and then your business info, and that will set up your sender. Just using a translator to be able to write and communicate with you. I hope my request is understood. I apologize if this is any misunderstanding. No problem. Good to see you, Freddie, and thank you for communicating. Excuse me. Okay, so that's GrooveMail. GrooveMember. Again, GrooveMember, I think people underestimate how far GrooveMember's come along. Great for setting up a membership site. We'll come into it this way. I have several membership sites set up on here, and it's been updated quite a lot. Same thing. The layout on the left is always going to be the same, with a kind of a sidebar. Excuse me, let me get some water. Okay. When you're ready. Now's a good time to ask any additional questions, as it's, oh, there we go. Same thing, sidebar, quick links, stats. Here you can click into your memberships. So you can see we have several set up here. This is our newest one we're setting up for our Paddle app. Excuse me. And if I click on here, You can see once you're in the membership area, you can modify all of this. A lot of this stuff will be set up automatically, and then you can add welcome messages. You can go into your pages, you can go into your navigation, your templates, settings, etc. Again, it looks and feels like Groove pages. You can modify the layout, the look, etc. You've got your back button, your forward button, your preview button, your save button. It's pretty awesome. Here you have your courses. So again, a membership can have more than one course. So again, if I click on this one, you'll see I can now come in here and edit this course. This is for the free option on our app. People are going to get what's this one, 5-minute paddle game setup. So again, it's going to just show them a little walkthrough of how they do everything. Same thing. You can add additional lessons. You can add different things in here. You've got your templates. You've got your settings. Again, you can do anything you want in here. It's pretty cool. You can have the light set up, the dark set up, the custom. Just go in and play. That's my recommendation. Portals, you can set up a few different memberships on a portal. Files, I think people forget you can add files in here. So I can upload a file and then I can go and grab the URL. I can add this in a confirmation email if it's an opt-in, on a thank you page, or I can just store them here and use these URLs. You can add your instructors here, and you can obviously click in to look at your members and your analytics. I'm going to click on that just because sometimes members opens up the members info. And I don't want to share my members info with you. Groove pages, we could spend 8, 9, 10 hours on Groove pages. It's something I use every single day. I'm building funnels in there for me and my business and other clients as well. I'm in the builder pretty much, as I say, 24/7. I'll click into this one just to give you a little walkthrough. And again, come in here, click create new site, add maybe a website template, which gives you a load of pages, and just come in here and play. You can see when I'm hovering, it will kind of highlight an area. If I click on it, then I've got some options up above where I can edit, and I've also got a bunch of options over here. Go and play. Once you edit all of these options here, this is just for this H2 tag. Now, if I want to go into the container that is showing where this text tag is, I can click the up arrow or I can click the breadcrumbs. And again, same here. If I want to go to the container above it, each time I go into somewhere different, for example, the block, I'm now, all these settings are just for the block. If I click here, all these settings are just for this, or just for this container. So you can modify this to your heart's content. You can drag things around, you can move things, you can add whatever you need, okay? You can go into your pages, you can hide pages if you drag them down here, you can have them show at the top. I don't know if I have on this one, it looks like I have. You can add funnels, add webinars, pop-ups, global blocks, and you just click the plus button here and it will go into your funnels. You can go into blocks. We have hundreds. You can see these 300 were only added 5-6 months ago. So you can click on any of these down here and just add it and it will add it into your page. Also, you have different direct response. I mean, direct response, for example, this one alone would take a newbie 30 minutes to set up with all the spacing, all the setup. You can go into mega menus. You can save your own blocks. So, for example, on our crypto bot, we've got all these blocks saved. So it saves us having to start from scratch. We've got loads of different blocks saved in here. You can then go into your elements and drag any of these into the page. So if I want to drag that, you'll see where it highlights pink. That's how I want to drop it there. And then I can go in and modify and edit it if I want. Or if I don't like it there, I can just click the back button until it disappears. And don't forget that these aren't the only ones available. If you go over here and click on something, it gives you a bunch more that are now available. And then you've got your page settings with all your SEO, etc. You've got your site settings, your share settings, etc., etc. At the top, you can see you have different views. And also, if you, for example, wanted to change just something on the mobile view, you deselect this. You'll see that it now says applying changes to mobile device. Let's show, let's say, for example, I want to make that really small just to make a point. If I go everywhere else now, you'll see it has not modified everywhere else, but it has here. If I don't like that, I just click the back button until it comes back, and don't forget to reselect so that you're editing everything. And then you have your back button, your forward button, your preview button. This is your code button. So again, if you're not au fait with code, steer clear of this. You're going to break things. Your save button, and here's all your publish settings. So you can go into manage your domains, etc. And you can go into your hosting options. So you can see here, I've got a custom domain set up here, and it's on a root domain. But as I said, we could spend hours in Groove pages alone. Just checking for any questions. We all look good. So now you've set your website up in Groove pages. Now, for example, you want to sell a product or a service. So now let's dive into GrooveSell and show you what you can do. And again, this will take you a matter of minutes. Same thing, sidebar, quick links, stats down the bottom here. If you click on product funnels, you can click to create a new product funnel, I think it is, new product funnel. You can see I've got all of these set up here. I'm going to use a dummy one. And here you can see where you can manage the products. The first time you do this, it's going to bring you, where are we? Here. It's going to give you 11 steps to complete, and it will say save and next. It won't say save. Because I've already completed this one, it's allowing me to go backwards and forwards. So all you got to do is create the product name, an internal name, a description, add an image, and decide what it is. Is it a front end? Is it an upsell? Is it an order bump? And then you just go through these 11 steps. As I say, I'm allowed to go through these now because I've already done them, but it will say save and next. If you click save and next, it'll give you a little red highlight to say you're making a mistake or you haven't done something. So again, just go and play with that. You've got your breadcrumbs at the top here, so you can come back in. You can set up your checkout links, go and check your sales. You can create coupons. You can set up your own affiliate sign up and promo tools and affiliate performance. If you don't want to set up affiliate options, then just ignore these bottom bits. You have partner contracts, contract distributions. This is all for your affiliate stuff. It's said, if you don't want to use that, then ignore. Transactions, you have reports. Here's all your tools. So you can go into checkout forms and links, affiliate portals, tools, leaderboards, coupons, etc. This is going into the marketplace again. And then this we've already looked at is your settings. So going in and setting up your payment gateways, your domains, Facebook conversion pixels, and your self-billing. Just go and play. That's all I can recommend. So you've set up your website, you've set up a product to sell. Now you want to add a video, for example, on your video sales letter. So let's look at Groove Video. I love Groove Video. I have 2 other softwares that I pay a monthly amount for. And the reason I pay a monthly amount for is because I can stop the video and do a call to action on the video. Groove Video, you can do this, and it's all part of your setup. Same left-hand sidebar, quick links, etc. If I click into the library, I'll click on this one because I know what it is. This was my Groove AI bonuses page, video sales letter. So you go in here and name it, put it in a category. You can change the colors. I picked these because they were the Groove AI colors. You can add thumbnails, watermarks. Again, it will say save and next. You can set this up so this plays automatically on my video sales letter like this. It makes people think, hang on, the video started, I better click. You can change these. You can autoplay, unautoplay, whatever you want. All the settings are here, but this is the bit I like. You can add a text overlay. Let's say, for example, at 1 minute, you can add the text, add a button, and then divert them somewhere, or ask them to choose an option, or add a text overlay, a banner, an opt-in form. Very, very cool. And again, it's going to give you a video embed code. It gives you a direct link to a hosted page where it's just that video on it. So if you wanted to share this with someone and not have it on a sales page, boom, there you go. And also you have the source file URL. So Groove Video is pretty cool. So I'm going to exit out of there. You've got all your analytics and you've got your categories, and then you've got all your settings here as well. So go and play with Groove Video. And then last but not least, how we're looking on time. Okay. Groove Webinar. Groove Webinar is very close. Again, unless you didn't know, Mike, actually, I pay for another software called Ever Webinar and Webinar Jam. Mike was one of the founders of that software and that business. So I fully expect Groove Webinar to be equal or better than that. And that software is phenomenal. At the moment, same thing, same layout, quick links. You can go into webinars and you can currently, if I click into edit this one, my team is setting this up. You can do an automated webinar now. Live, stream, and meeting are coming soon. These are the steps you need to follow to set up your automated webinar. It's pretty straightforward. So follow the process. You can also then go in and set up surveys, polls that you can take throughout the webinar. You can add your presenters. Also, you can go into your analytics and you can go into your settings. And your settings are your canned responses. My recommendation, if you're setting up an auto webinar, you'd want to run it live a few times, see what people are saying in the comments, and then add those. Those are what we call canned responses. So it makes it look more live, but you're never going to lie to the user and say that it is live. Number 16, you can see we have a full orientation of all of the softwares. Excuse me. That's done by our amazing Elliot. And you can see here, I think it's about a 29-minute walkthrough. Go and watch that. It's a nice, steady pace. I've kind of gone through this quick just because I want to make sure I get everything done. The last thing I'm going to cover is how you can get support from us. I see our support desk getting clogged repeatedly with very basic questions. So this is my plead to you. Support us in supporting you. Let me repeat that. Support us in supporting you. If you've got a question about how do I set up a custom domain, support is not the place to go because you have all these other places you can go before there. So this is the order I recommend. Number one, go to the Groove AI system. He's here. He's in the dashboard. He works 24/7. He never gets tired. He doesn't need breaks. He doesn't need a lunch break. So come in here, ask him your question. That's the first place that you should look. 90% of the time, he'll give you the answer. Next place would be the Groove Digital Academy. So again, it's in your dashboard. Click on the teacher's cap, click Groove Digital Academy. It'll open up a new window. Either click into the app that you're looking at, let's say it's in GrooveSell, or start to type the question and it will come up with a load of choices. So that's option number 2. Option number 3, if you still haven't found your answer, come into the help desk. The little question mark, it says help desk, click support desk, and this will open up. A little AI bot will pop up. He was popping up on the left a minute ago. I'm not sure why, but again, I might have moved him. That might be me just being impatient. And again, you can search the knowledge base. You can look at all the different videos. Really simple. Then you can come into the Facebook community. Ask your question here. Normally, myself or one of the other admins will either approve and answer it, or we will decline with feedback. So that would be the 4th place. If at this point, which I'm telling you, it'll be rare, if at this point you still don't have your answer, now you can go to chat. Now you come into the help desk, open that up, and once the little AI bot has popped up, we'll get rid of him and you'll see the support pop up in the corner. If you get rid of him by accident, you can open him up again there. But now you can click on chat support, click ask, and if the chat is live and some of our team are working, you'll see that will be available. If it's out of hours for our chat team, then you'll be able to go and just send an email. Be as descriptive. Again, this is another thing. People send us a very, very vague description. Just imagine your support person has never seen your account, doesn't know what you're working on, doesn't know you've built a website, a funnel, or this or that. So if you're not descriptive, they then have to come backwards and forwards to you. Just ask them what the real challenge is. Where's that funnel? Be descriptive, record them Loom videos so they can see what's going on. Or if you click into the live chat, it's going to ask you for your email, etc. But I'm going to X out of that. I don't want to start a chat conversation. So I hope that makes sense. Obviously, I've already shown you about 5 times where you can get support. I've just gone into it there. So now, any questions, I'm going to open up the floor and I'm going to start to share this doc in both of the, in Facebook and in YouTube. So I'm just going to copy the link from up here. So please fire your questions away. And I'm just pasting that into YouTube. So if someone on YouTube can just tell me that they are able to download that. And the same with Facebook, I would be much appreciated. And I'm going to come back to my screen. Let me know if you can see me okay. You should have the doc now. But again, if you can just double check that that is working and you can download that. And I open the floor to any questions. I'm here as long as you need now. I'm actually 5 minutes under, which I'm gobsmacked about. I think probably because normally I have to now go back to add the MX records and to custom, to get the domain approved, because it normally takes longer for the name servers. But today we were lucky. It went through straight away. So I will give you all a few moments just to catch up. I'll have some water. And please, please, please ask any questions that you need to. I'm here for as long as you need now. If there are no questions, though, I will wrap up because my throat is struggling a little bit. Sorry, my camera's actually over here today. And my recommendation, I drink one of these every hour. Keep yourself hydrated when you're working from home. So many people get stuck in front of the computer. I did it for years. But keep yourself hydrated. Obviously, I have a sore throat at the moment. That's from the Marcus cruise. Nothing more. Long late nights, lots of talking, networking. So hydration. Okay, I'm not seeing any additional questions. So unless there are any more questions in the next few moments, I'm going to wrap up with our little outro. For some reason, I'm struggling to find my little outro. Where is he? Oh, there he is. So I'm just going to come back to the comments just in case. Otherwise, I'm going to presume that there are no additional questions. This live is available, obviously, in Facebook because it's a Facebook Live, and it's available in YouTube. So you can watch it at any time. So, where'd it go? Where's my intro, my outro? So, guys, thanks a lot.